Heyo, hey now, it's OMNIDOG here with an overview. Golden Age Wonder Woman Omnibus Volume 1. And this is, I think, an important historical artifact. Now, it may not appeal to everyone, but it appeals to me because I think it's an interesting book from a historical viewpoint and I will show you why I think that way if I shut up and just get going with the overview. Okay, sorry. Books like this book and others similar, all kinds of books, organicpricedbooks.com, $2 off with my code OMNIDOG, and big savings, 5% off, shipping 4 more books together with new code OMNIDOG SIT, or the old one works still too. But I'm digging that one. OMNIDOG SIT. Okay, enough of that. So, here we are, Golden Age Wonder Woman with the Golden Age spine trim. The back, MSRP of $100. This contains The Adventures of Wonder Woman, her debut in All-Star Comics 8. It also contains Comic Cavalcade 1 through 5. Not the whole Comic Cavalcade, just her stories in it, 1 through 5, Sensation Comics 1 through 24, and Wonder Woman 1 through 7. Let's take a look at this. It has the nice flaps there, and it is pretty typical DC where it just does the black book itself without the colorful dust jacket. Darwin Cook, that is a Boss illustration. So let's take a look at this historical, revolutionary book, Wonder Woman, created by William Marston. And he wrote, let's see, unless otherwise noted, all stories by William Marston with Harry G. Peter doing the art, covers by Harry G. Peter. And so you've got nice table of contents. DC really has stepped up their table of contents game. And you've got page numbers here. I like it very much. And it has the caveat here, comics printed in this volume were produced in a time when racism played a larger role in society and popular culture, both consciously and unconsciously. And I like that myself because this says, this is what the books were like back then. This is what society was like back then. And we're presenting it to you unvarnished. This is what it was like, and it leaves it up to the reader to decide whether or not you want to read it, which I am a big believer in. Put it out there, and if you don't like it, don't get it. If you like it, get it. Leave it up to the reader. So here we have her debut in All-Star Comics 8, which is an interesting way of the tale of Wonder Woman and how man first ended up Paradise Island, the Themyscira. And then Sensation Comics #1, pretty famous comic cover. And she's even got the invisible plane already. I forgot that it was that early. So, the art, yeah, it's from the 40s. Let's see, I think 1941 is when she made her debut. Let's see, 1941, 1942, yeah. So we were at war, and she's not afraid to kick butt and take down names. She's also very smart and with a good heart, kindness. So she's a good role model for everyone. But there are going to be, caricatures and stuff. Oh, yeah, let's check the binding. I'm sorry. Okay, gutter loss, not bad. Let's check the middle of the binding here. Looks solid. Looks solid. So one thing, it's gonna, I think towards the back of the book are the comics cavalcade, where she shared the book with Golden Age Flash and Golden Age Green Lantern. So it'll just be her stories, but I have to say, I would really dig it if there were comics cavalcade omnis. I think that would be fun. So she has, you know, various adventures with, and I haven't seen Etta Candy yet. I think she gets introduced in this volume at some point. These look like two, you know, evil people. International Milk Company. Well, it was wartime, so there was rationing. So this has something to do with a shortage of milk, which was a real thing. Oh, there's Etta Candy, I think. And the paper stock, it looks glossy, but it doesn't feel shiny glossy. It's I don't know, it has almost a matte, feels like a hybrid of like matte and glossy. I don't know, but the colors, well, the colors pretty much pop for a Golden Age book. Oh yeah, that's definitely Etta Candy. And Steve Trevor, yes, still chasing after Wonder Woman. Diana Prince doesn't really exist to him because of his angel, Wonder Woman. So yeah, they are very rooted in the gods of the old world. So there's a lot of that in it. Mars, ferocious god of war, can neither eat nor sleep until he holds Wonder Woman captive. So there is a little bit of wordiness here, but generally, yeah, there's exposition, explanatory boxes all over the place. Well, that's the Golden Age, and I think that's part of the fun, is seeing where we are today and where we started back in the Golden Age. That is part of the fun. O.G. Willikers dropped it. Dropped his money, and that's not good. A dime, which was a lot of money. That's what a comic book cost back then. Heil Hitler, okay. These are pretty, actually, these seem like fairly complex stories to me. I admit that I have not read hardly any early Wonder Woman, but these seem like they're actually kind of psychologically complex, which of course makes sense given who the writer is. But they look like they're not just simple stories at all. These look like they've got a lot of interesting stuff going on in them. I'm learning here too. Nice cover breaks. I always like that. Of course, we were at war, so everything's going to be dealing with war, and probably the first three Omnis, I would guess. Etta getting her props there. That's good. Well, that guy's creepy. What's going on? What? Who in the world? Oh, is that Dr. Psycho? Prison awaiting execution. Psycho's subtle mind concocts a new scheme. So that's Dr. Psycho back then. So, or just called Psycho. That is some gruesome smush on that dude. Yeah, I would love to see a full issues of this stuff. Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Sargon, The King, Mutt and Jeff, Hop Harrigan, and the real-life story of Bombardier Meyer Levin, a galaxy of America's greatest comics. Come on, DC, give it to me. Comic Cavalcade, the whole deal. She's an escape artist, too. What can't she do? Oh, there's Cheetah. Okay, I am definitely going to be reading this in the coming new year. This looks really interesting to me. There's a lot going on in this. And so we're coming to the end of our overview of Wonder Woman Golden Age Omnibus Volume 1. So please give the video a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I always return comments with a message of my own. Please keep them reasonably respectful. I know the OMNIDOG community is always respectful, so I appreciate it. Peace and love, peace and love. You guys are great. Be good to each other out there. And keep reading comics. Comics are the best. We have the best hobby ever. Peace and love, peace and love.